Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on a Florida man that was sentenced to 999 years for killing his grandparents.
God damn.
A teenager's in jail after a family
Fuck
says he
did he
shot
just
and
say?
killed his
Nah,
grandparents over a family feud. Family members tell us Unita Hardy and Gregory Merritt were in their early 60s. A family friend was also killed in all of this.
His thoughts,
What the
his
fuck?
actions,
Oh my
his
god.
words.
This
Those
nigga's
three things
crazy.
prove to you, and there's
Damn.
beyond a reasonable doubt, that this defendant committed 3 counts of premeditated murder.
His statement to the police is credible because it is literally corroborated by all the other evidence in this case. And that is the same statement in which he confesses to 3 counts of murder.
Oh my god.
First on my list to see is Jadarius Jones.
Jadarius Jones. Oh. This nigga look crazy.
How you doing?
Okay, are you Jadarius Jones?
Yes, sir.
All right, I have read the arrest and booking report. I do find there to be probable cause for the 4 charges against you. I am going to appoint the public defender's office to represent you. Mr. Jones, you've been charged with 3 separate counts of second-degree murder.
Like, what the fuck?
You've also been charged with
Look at her face. That's how I be when you really in these niggas motherfucking courts, when you really go to court and you start hearing everybody charge, you be like, what the fuck? I'm finna be in there with these niggas? You say he just did what? He just walked up normal talking about how you doing. Like he never did nothing. You mean to tell me I'm finna be in there with them? Second degree murderer? Alright.
You've also been charged with a separate count of armed robbery.
Oh,
You
man.
will be held without bond on all 4 of those charges.
It was January 15th, 2023. At 12:30 in the afternoon, Jacksonville sheriffs responded to a home in reference to a shooting. Arriving on scene, officers discovered
And this was your
44-year-old
family?
Luther Williams
Bogus.
laying in the front yard with multiple gunshot wounds. Officers quickly conducted a security
did this
sweep
to
of
his
the
own
residence,
family.
finding 2 additional victims in a back bedroom. 58-year-old Unita Hardy
Shitty.
and 63-year-old Gregory Merritt. They were both unresponsive with multiple gunshot wounds.
Oh, he's a
All
crazy
3
man.
victims would die at the scene
He's a
as
crazy,
detectives
crazy,
arrived
crazy
to begin the triple homicide investigation. A search warrant was obtained, the crime scene was processed, and multiple 9mm shell casings would be found inside and outside the home by all 3 victims. It was determined all 3 met a violent demise, standing only feet away from their killer.
That is
A
sick.
nearby neighbor, now witness, would tell detectives she observed an 18-year-old named Jadarius Jones arrive at the victim's home in a black Toyota Camry. He'd enter the home wearing a fanny pack satchel, and once inside was confronted by male acquaintances who were already in the home. The confrontation stemmed from an incident they found out Jadarius was involved in, and a
What?
physical fight broke out.
And Jadarius
was seen
decided
running
to
from the
pop
home
him.
on foot. Officers would observe a male matching the description of Jadarius at a home not far from the murder scene. He'd be detained by officers,
He's so
identified
dumb.
as the suspect,
He's so
and
dumb.
transported for an interview
Why
with
you ain't
detectives. A search of the home would reveal a fanny pack style satchel described by the witness. Inside was a wallet belonging to the victim found in the front yard.
Oh my god, you
Speaking with
oh,
Jadarius,
Yeah,
the
that's
detective would
robbery,
read him his
dumbass.
constitutional rights, and Jadarius would acknowledge he understood all of his rights and signed the form. Post Miranda, Jadarius would confess.
post Miranda. This be after this nigga got his Miranda rights read. This is what he wanted to confess and tell us. Oh my god, this is a crazy man. I thought this was Psycho Bob or something.
To shooting and killing all 3 victims. But these weren't just random people. Unita and Gregory were his own grandparents. The
grandparents. What? 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 Oh my God.
18-year-old would be charged with 3 counts
At 18.
of second-degree murder, armed robbery with a firearm, and theft of a motor vehicle for stealing the victim's Toyota after the murder.
This
The
nigga is
vehicle would be
crazy.
found in front of the home he was found at.
Oh, he
Jadarius-
just don't care. He just don't care. You stole the car and you just park it up like it ain't a stolen car? Oh my God, I'm not going to Florida. Florida is crazy.
Sent inside of the Duval County Jail for over 2 years before finding himself guilty as fuck at trial.
Guilty as
Now
fuck?
20 years old, Jadarius would receive a jaw-dropping 999 years for the triple murder that ended his grandparents' life. In all reality, he'd be sentenced to life for each murder,
What
with the
the
sentences
fuck?
running concurrent. But on the court site, it would say 990.
What the fuck? Judgment and sentence to state prison. 999 years, 99 months, 99 days? Oh my God. Credited time served of already 2 years. 873 days. Mandatory life. Minimum sentence. What the fuck? I got mandatory life as a minimum. What the fuck? Oh my God. And they run concurrent.
99 years, 99 months, and 99 days. For those that have never been to prison, within the dorms are call-out sheets that would list inmate names, Department of Corrections numbers, as well as their release dates. And for the inmates with a life sentence, the year of release would just say 9999. Now these numbers almost seem make-believe, but for 20-year-old Jadarius,
That is crazy.
they're very real.
That
If
is
he's
OC.
lucky enough to live the next 60 years, he'll have spent it within the 4 regions of the Florida Department of Corrections.
What the fuck? Oh my God. No, that is sick.
It doesn't matter which part of the state he wakes up in. That Florida sun will shine every morning off the barbed wire fences. And the day he doesn't wake up, he'll be collected from his cell, body bagged, sent home if he has any living relatives, or he'll be buried at the prison. But that Florida sun will keep on shining. And this is the reality of life in Florida State Prison. Another statistic and another example for
This
those
is
watching
OC.
of
Please
what your
stop,
life
guys.
could be if you make the wrong decisions.
Why are you doing that? You
Now there was a
dumb-dumb?
lot of information
This
missing
nigga Jake done cut his hair and all type of shit.
from this case that I wasn't able to find in the courts. Apparently, Jadarius was rumored of having committed a shooting. That, I guess, is the reason he was confronted inside of his grandparents' home. Now, I don't know if this was an attempt of like hood justice. Like, we heard he did something, so we're gonna come over here and beat him up to teach him a lesson, and his grandparents allowed it. And then Jadarius snapped and ended up killing his grandparents.
If he already shooting niggas and y'all think beating them up, my guy already shooting niggas. And y'all think y'all gonna come and just put your hands on him and beat him up and roughhouse him a little bit, huh? No. Did you not just hear my guy shooting niggas? If y'all already talking about it was rumored he was shooting niggas, the last thing you need to be doing is thinking to roughhouse this nigga.
We don't know the details. All we know is an 18-year-old turned that gun on his grandparents and a third man that was killed in the front yard.
That's OC.
Then he admitted it to the police.
That's even more OC.
Done deal. This happened in Jacksonville. Jacksonville has been the murder capital of Florida for a long ass fucking time. A lot of drill rappers, you know, the Florida drill scene, that started in Jacksonville. The courts aren't gonna play that shit. When I was in the Florida prison system, most of the jits that I met that came from Jacksonville had 10 years or better. And they were all in there for some type of a gun crime, whether it was shootings, whatever the fuck, murders, attempted murders. That's just how they're rocking over there. But for Jadarius, I don't see him being granted an appeal for a triple murder like this. And based on where the shell casings landed, they were able to prove, through analyzing the crime scene, that he was firing from close range.
God damn.
He was right in front of them when he gunned them down. He knew exactly what he was doing. He didn't play crazy. He didn't go the insane route. He admitted to it for whatever reason. Signed off on his life, basically just ate a fucking life sentence. Now he's gone. He's in prison. And living that day by day from 20 years old to whenever he's no longer breathing,
crazy.
That's no life to live. If you've been in there, you know that. And it's sad because I've gone on the Florida Department of Corrections website and just looked up some of the people that I knew, especially some of the ones that I met that had life sentences. A couple of them have committed suicide because they weren't able to just keep doing it. Every day, it's repetition. It's the same thing. Nothing changes. A lot of people don't realize out here you have so much freedom, to the point that
you can change up what you want to do every day, to the point that you don't realize what is so free for you that when you get in there, my nigga, it's crazy. You don't even understand how free it is for you to shower.
You don't see what you have until it's gone. When you're in there, all you can do is wear blue. The same blue as everybody else has. His might be a little bit nicer than yours, a little bit newer because he paid money for it, but all you wear is blue. All the COs wear is brown. Those are the only colors you're seeing year after year after year. You know what I mean? You're used to the fucking heat because if you're not in one of the newer dorms, you're in the old school Florida prison dorms where there's just holes in the windows and there's no AC. It's hot as fuck. The rain gets into the dorm.
When it's 100 degrees,
living that day by day for the next 40, 50, 60 fucking years is no life to live. And I wish that the Florida Department of Corrections would let people like myself in with a camera to show y'all the realities, to keep y'all from making the decisions that leave you in there with no escape. A lot of people say, oh, how did you get through prison? How did you do so much confinement time? I didn't have a choice. I had to. Now he doesn't have a choice until he dies. But hey, it's 1090J. I hope y'all get the fucking message. I'm rocking with y'all or y'all rocking with me.
They not gonna get it. They not gonna get it. Sadly, they're not gonna fucking get it.